Welcome to this week's reading of the FTC letter. I'm your host, Christian John Bradley. Let's get started with today's Crown card, which reads, I show myself grace. It is safe to receive what I did not earn. Let's get to work. Grace. This is a struggle for me. I've been called to a life of excellence. I pay the cost in sacrifice, discipline, and pain. The requirements of this purpose are fulfilled. No excuses. I'm not called to anything I cannot accomplish. This desire doesn't allow me to look to the left or to the right. I focus on the task at hand, give everything I have to it, and observe the results. If I accomplish, good. I'm headed in the right direction. If I don't, where did I go wrong? Self-criticism has been my accountability. Football taught me to evaluate myself to find flaws. Any fault means being a liability to the team. Weakness. Deficiencies can't remain. I work to improve the defects, then evaluate and repeat the cycle. The truth is in the tape. Imperfections magnified, perfections reduced. Pressure drives perception. Sports is about preparation and execution. Faith is developed from preparation. Confidence is developed from execution. If I miss my task, I lose my assignment. I receive what I earn. But grace isn't allowed in this worldview. Walking this tightrope is exhausting. The gift allows me to see the best in others and the worst. How can I let someone settle for less with greater within? Watching this haunts me. Oh my goodness. Haunts me. So I apply the pressure that I've grown accustomed to, but it's rejected. Then I get angry. I'm like, you just don't want to change. You don't want to be great. You don't want to be better. But the reality is all have fallen short of the glory. But at what point does grace end and grit begin? I don't know. So figuring that one out. Grace is the higher way. I realize what is given is safer than what is earned. Flaws don't disqualify me. They determine destiny. Why? Because my imperfections connect to those just like me. Revealing weakness shows strength. My only responsibility is faithfulness. Faithfulness to the assignment. So this saves me from walking the exhausting tightrope and transferring me into a lifestyle where the burden is easy and the yoke is light. It is safe to receive what I did not earn. Grace. If I can receive it, I can give it. This is a journey. Thank you. The highest achievers are the greatest competitors. And it is the most difficult for competitors to show ourselves grace. Why? Because the same drive that propels us towards accomplishing amazing things, pushing past where we feel like our limitations are and accomplishing amazing things, that consistently wants to make the sacrifices, the discipline, whatever is necessary, that drive that pushes us towards doing that slams on the brakes with grace. Because we define grace as excuses. We don't make excuses. Forget that. No. We've done the work. We prepare to win. If we don't, it's because of something we did or something we didn't do. That's what it is. But what happens when we have been faithful to the assignment? We've sacrificed, been disciplined, we've experienced whatever pain we need to experience to achieve what we set out to achieve. What happens when the results still don't turn out in our favor, how we understood them and how we wanted them to go? What happens when we lose? That's where grace comes in. And we show ourselves grace by understanding this. Who we are is not tied to what we do. In repeating this statement, my identity is not tied to this outcome. I am good. We have to understand who we are transcends what we do. So remember, you're good. And because we are good, we treat ourselves as such, even though the results tell us we're losers, we're bad. We show ourselves grace by treating ourselves according to who we are, and we are good. And that's difficult because we're used to receiving what we earn, and we earned this result. We earned this L. But that's where the card comes in. I show myself grace. It is safe to receive what I did not earn. From this week's reading of the FTC letter, I'm your host, Christian John Bradley. I'll see you next time.